What's good, y'all? So look, you ever feel like when you let's say like say for instance like you met somebody in high school or you met this this new friend, um and if everything was all good, like you guys became, you guys got to know each other, a lot more, and all of a sudden you know you guys were good friends or something like that. Now all of a sudden, for whatever reason, a person becomes like it becomes that person is just not like who you think he is. And what I mean by that, like you don't really look at that person the same no more. Like and it's crazy because like you guys became close friends, and now all of a sudden, like it's like you guys not really cool no more. And it even came to a conclusion, like it's like you don't even know who to trust. And I have made like videos like that in the past, like a couple years ago, like we all need friends. And and I'm sure like there are some people who are trustworthy, but and yeah, they are trustworthy, but like for some other people, like they're just two-faced. And um and I'm gonna give you a little quick story time. So last year or last summer, I was at this place, right? And I would say the store. I don't want to say like specific name or the brand, or we're just call it the shoe store. And this person, and of course, again, I'm not gonna say any names, but this person, well, actually, okay. So I went to a shoe store, right? And I was just looking around to see if like they had got any new cool gear, new shoes and stuff. And one guy's like, "Hey, I saw you, blase blase," and and I was like, "Oh, really?" And he was like, "Yo," he's basically like just like um, he was like giving me support. And also like this person and I were having a chat, and we were just talking about like the things like video games, or if not video games, then just all a bunch of stuff. But so after that, couple weeks later, him and I chopped it off. And um uh yeah, so a couple weeks later, excuse me, sorry, I'm all over the place. So a couple weeks later, yeah, so I went to the shoe store again. And you know of course I bought I bought a new hat. And I saw this person again. And and we didn't really chat for too long, because that person, of course, he was like, um he was yeah, he was busy. So yeah, so long story short, yeah. And then after all that, I asked them, like, if that person I can exchange Instagram. And since like since he messed with me, like, all the things that I posted on Instagram, I was thinking, like, how about you and I can exchange, um I was thinking you can add me on Instagram. So then he was like, oh, yeah, just give me 1 second. And then after that, in the meantime, after that, I was like, I guess he's probably, busy with something. So I was like, in the meantime, I'll probably look at something else. And long story short, after I saw him again while I was like walking around the mall, um, I saw him over by the escalator, or right next to the escalator. And I asked him, hey, um, like I was thinking like you and I can exchange like Instagram, like it's like because I figure yeah, you and I can like hang out or someday, or like um I mean yeah, like we can probably like even like one of your friends, like one of your friends can like come along too, but he was like after. So at that point I just like okay, and then I just walked out. And it's crazy because like it's like either a yes or no. You know what I'm saying? Like when you said after, I was like, what? It kind of it, and then that therefore it's like I thought him and I were, you know what I'm saying? Like I thought him and I were cool, but I'm not saying like we were close friends, but because I don't really know that person like that, but it's just that it's crazy because like how do you go from showing support and then trying to take advantage of me? So then after that, I stopped going to that store, and of course I stopped talking to that person as well because yeah, the energy I got from him wasn't really it. So and I know I see why like most people like nowadays like to stay to themselves, and honestly like and I really, it's really sad because like yeah, I mean sometimes you want to have some time to yourself, but like you don't really gotta isolate yourself with other people. But unfortunately, like it's either people like are are just haters, or they just got some jealousy in them, and it's like you can't really like tell if that person is real or fake. Cause like people when trying to like, oh hey man, I mess with you heavy, and then all of a sudden like, oh yeah, this is my homie, and now all of a sudden that person's now a backstabber. It's like you don't even know the person, like you guys just met. So like, and even that person didn't even do anything wrong to you. So it's like I don't know, like what's even the point of all this? Like And this is why people say like never share too much about information, because once you tell them about like based off like um um you know about about yourself, and basically like who you are as a person, they will, let's just say like they'll take what's the word, they'll try to use that against you. So if you tell somebody about like um if ever, not even about yourself, but like it could be like anything. Like if you tell somebody, oh if you had like a bad day at your work, and at first that person might listen to you, and say, oh yeah, I feel you, but and then as soon as you turn around, there's like, man, I don't believe a word he just said. Like, can you believe this guy? Like, it's really hard to find like real genuine people that you know that that really shares the same lifestyles. I'm not the lifestyle, but like who really misses you for you. Like, and I'm not saying you should really have a lot of friends, but like just like enough that you can really at least like associate, and while people trying to act all fake, because that's exactly why people don't really like to. That's why they just like rather just be by themselves. Like they rather just choose solitude over having a group of friendships. And even relationships too, like even with that, like relationships or marriage, like you guys be like the two of you be dating, and all of a sudden, like if you're a man if you're a man, if you be dating this girl, right, and then all of a sudden, like you guys were you um um having this good conversation, and you two are starting to vibe with each other, and then all of a sudden, like this girl don't really text you. It's like, and it even goes both ways too, obviously, but like they don't even want to have that long-term relationships. Like nothing, I want to say like nothing feels real, but it's just that like people are just not genuine anymore. And some people, and I know for a fact that there's I like to confidently say like there are some people out there who who do show love and support. I'm not saying all of them are fake or artificial, but I do believe there's some people who actually who let you know who let you know what's real, and they do have loyalty. Like they talk about loyalty, but they don't really show it to you. It's like easier for it to talk than it is to like show that, oh, this is what I could really do for you. And why is always gotta be comparison all the time? Like why like how much money I got a lot more money than you, and all the cars, all it's like luxury. They're chasing like luxury materials. It's like everybody just wants to be number one. And especially like when you first apply that job, and like you can be the most optimistic person ever, and now all of a sudden like they still give out all the bad energy, and it's like come on, man, like nah. That's why sometimes it's like best to like be by yourselves, and also to not get too much in a lot of drama, and and also like not to deal with any kind of problems, because like most of us be trying to like make friends, and then now all of a sudden it's just like they're just backstabbers for what? How can you go from showing love and then now all of a sudden like you turn your back on them? Like that's not loyalty. Yeah, people got no heart, and it's like you just gotta be careful like who you really put your business out there to you know like who you associate with, whether it's at work or anywhere else. This don't share too much information about yourself or about anything else at all, because when you tell about your information, and it's like, say for instance like you you work at this job, right? And and then all of a sudden like a couple of days like you can't get like a certain day off. So when you got back for your day off from work, right? Or sorry, when you got back for your day off, people ask you, um, what you do on your day off? And then all of a sudden, like, you tell them about your business, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, this guy, he must be making it out of a bank. And it's like, yeah, now, yeah, now they know a little bit more about you. Not a little bit, but they know more about you now. And it's like, and I'd be thinking to myself, like, where can I find somebody who actually messes me for messes with me for me, or even who actually like who can I find somebody that I can actually trust on, or I could put my trust on them, because it's like too many fake people out there. So like who can I trust? I mean, yeah, I can trust myself, but obviously, is there any other people who are not who are who are not fake? Yeah. That being said, just keep your head up. sure you'll find somebody that you can really talk to, and like whether it's like activity or like just anything, like um yeah, I just really need to get this out of my chest. Because I always like, it's like sometimes like we do need people to talk to. I mean, we don't necessarily like, we don't always gotta be by ourselves all the time, so yeah, I'm out here.